Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7L today. Got some more Guild War for you guys. This time, we're going up against the Guild Epic 8, you know, the sequel to this game, after we run through our 10-year plan. But before we jump into the matches, we of course have our joke of the day. I'm getting so sick of millennials and their attitude. Always walk around like they rent the place. Oh, this hits a little too close to home. If I had one. Anyway, that was pretty good, huh? Let's go ahead and jump into this. We're losing the war, but, you know, we can still take down a few towers here and there. And so we're going to start with this middle one. It's almost down. We're going up against Zeo, Aiden, and Winter. So what I will do is I'm going to bring in Flitica, who's relatively fast, hopefully faster than the Winter. And she's going to be stealth, so Zeo can't hit her. Zeo's likely going to go for my Carrot, who's the second fastest on the team. And Carrot here is going to be the damage dealer against everybody. Flitica, this time, hopefully I won't misplay with Carrot and pop her S3 too early, but Flitica can use her S2, proc Aiden's counter, right, put it on cooldown, and because Flitica's S2 can't be countered, we're going to be good. And then, you know, Carrot will just apply some burns here and there, and we can just detonate those on Zeo and on Aiden as well. Winter here is going to be attacking our Yolha. We're going to use her as a tank, kind of her job. And yeah, we'll hopefully be able to nuke the Aiden or perhaps the Zeo if we really need to finish them off. For the bottom team, we're going up against C. Lilius, Kayron, and Shu. So for the C. Lilius, I'm actually going to bring in Dilibet, and this is, watch, big brain plays right here. Using Dilibet, she's going to cleanse herself, push herself up, use her S3, cleanse the whole team. It's an AoE, which will proc Astromancer Elena. Elena has her buff, which means my opponents can't counterattack. She'll also be able to grant me souls when she uses her non-attack skill, which lets me soul burn Bryceria. And Bryceria should be able to finish off that Kayron, and all the while Shu can't counter, and as long as Shu can't counter, I think we're in a pretty good place. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into this and see how it goes. I'm really excited for that second team. But we have to get through this one first. It looks like my Flitica is faster than the Winter, so we should be good. Yeah, so Carrot gets silenced and pushed back, which is fine. I will go for an S3 play. I have to go for an S3 play here. Get that skill null. So Winter's going to be hitting the Yolha, and then hopefully Aiden will be hitting the Carrot. Unless Yolha gets knocked below the percentage of health that Carrot is at. Which shouldn't really happen. Yeah, there we go. Only 5,000 fixed damage. So what I'll do is not pop Carrot's skill, because I want Aiden to pop her S3. Let's go ahead and hit the Zeo. Oh, nice. We got the blind debuff on him, and we detonated. So here comes the Aiden S3. She's going to hit the Carrot, but we have skill null, and we're going to grant a barrier. And look, we got some burns on that Aiden as well. That's pretty good. I'm going to go for the S2 here. We're going to break the Winter out of stealth. We're going to strip the invincibility from Zeo. Oh, is this a lifesteal Zeo? Okay, no it isn't. Okay, we're good, we're good. What I'll do is go for the blind on Winter. And now, because Aiden was procced, right? So look at her S2, it's on cooldown. I can go ahead and pop my S3. Try to get as many burns as I can onto my opponent. Okay, so she does have her S1 skill. Ooh, Carrot is really, really low here. But Zeo has like 4 burns on him. Let us just ensure that he goes down. Right, there we go. Very nice. And hopefully we'll be able to bop this Aiden too. Oh, she's on counter! Oh, wow, that is ridiculous. But there she goes. She finishes herself off on the Yolha. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. Okay then. I mean, Kara would have gone down regardless, I believe, but that was not really what I expected. Also, that is also not what I expected. Wow, we did not get debuffed on our team at all. That actually is really bad for me. That's actually really bad for me. Okay then. Let us go for a hit on the shoe. See if we get defense breaker, very nice. Although it's only a one-turn defense break, so it doesn't really matter all too much. Here comes the S3. There's a lot of damage coming out. Dilibet does cleanse. My opponent still can't counterattack because of Elena, which is nice. Okay, so Elena's gonna push up and grant souls. I could go for a Soulburn S3. It puts on Healburn Restrict, but I don't know if I really want to do that. I think I'll just pop her S3 normally. I'll proc Chiron's Immortality. And I hope Chiron goes for the Bryceria. She should be lower percentage health. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. So going for the Bryceria is better for me, because she will proc Immortality. Everyone else will be attacking her as well. Right, there we go. Very nice. And she can do her extra attacks and all that, and that's okay. We're going to Soul Burn, and we're just going to strip all the buffs. We're going to put Unbuffable on everybody, and Defense Break as well. There we go. Very nice. Shu is going to finish off my Bryceria, unfortunately, but we do have Dilibet, and we do have Astromancer Elena here. Now, ooh, this is going to be a bit tough, because look at that. The Sea Lilius' defense broken. Ooh, Dilibet, don't go down. Ooh, Dilibet's going down. Okay, not the greatest situation to be in. I don't think we're going to be living this one, unfortunately. But you know what? It's fine, because we did take down their tower. Wow, this is one of those situations where everything kind of worked against me, right? The Sea Lilius not debuffing my units. All my units have 0 effect res. So the Sea Lilius not landing those debuffs was tragic. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into our second match. Hopefully the RNG will be more in our favor this time and not just work against us completely. For the first team, actually, we're going to try to eliminate as much RNG as possible. Going to be bringing in DJB against the Sea Lilius, because I don't think the Meru or the Aiden will be that fast. I do have Eternus to help cut as well, assuming not all of my units, 15% the Sea Lilius this time. We have Zahak, and Zahak's going to be providing the attack buff for Milim. Zahak's going to go ahead and finish off the Aiden, and Milim will go ahead and attack the Meru. And that should take care of both of their squishy DPSs, and we can take out the Sea Lilius quite easily afterwards. Next up, we have this Lua Senya Shu, very classic defense team as of late. So we're bringing in our Rowana. She's on Idol's Cheer to help push up the Bellona and help turn cycle her a bit more. We of course got Pylus for the cleansing, the tanking, the reducing damage with her specialty change. And then we have Bellona, who I actually will put on my plus 30 Sigurd for the fight, just to make sure that she survives this type of damage. She's really bulky though. She'll have 20k HP because of Rowana's team imprint, but just in case, you never know what will go wrong in these types of matches with so much RNG on the opponent's team. Okay, so my opponent goes. Sea Lilius is going to pop her S3. Oh, you can't make this up. Look at that. Full 15% across the board. Did you see that? I mean, DJB has high resist, but the Zahak and the Milim, you can't make this up, guys. I'm so glad I'm recording this Guild War. Just absolute, this is called absolute resistance, right? I believe that's what Smilegate calls it. We call it 15%, but I believe they call it absolute resistance. I call it absolutely ridiculous. Okay then, DJB goes after the Zahak. We're going to barrier invert, and we're going to push up the team, try to turn cycle that Zahak. Because Milim already has the attack buff, and she is ready to go. I'm going to make sure this Meru goes extinct here. Yeah, there we go, easy peasy. And now it's just the Sea Lilia. She has a buff, so we can soul burn the Zahak for massive amounts of damage. Yeah. Whew, glad I didn't bring Dilibet to that fight, because that would have been awful. Okay, thankfully the Lua actually went for the Pylus, which means we'll be okay in terms of Pylus being the lowest percentage of health. Senya's gonna be provoking here. Bellona's gonna get pushed up. Oh wow, look at that! We resisted the provoke on Bellona. What is happening today? I wish I got this type of 15% in RTA. Wow, I would be winning so many matches in RTA with this type of resistance. But of course in Guild War, that's when it happens. Okay, so we have a bit of incoming damage, not a whole ton. I'm actually going to go ahead and hit the Senya. So that Senya counters, we get to heal the team with Rowanna's passive. Okay, I don't really need to use Pylus's cleanse right now, so let's hit the Shu. And of course she counters. Alright, do I pop the S3? We could try to go for a kill on the Shu. Let's go for it. Should be able to get it. We have a couple stacks in our Bellona. There we go, yeah, we have 4 stacks now. Very nice. And because we always crit with Bellona, the Senya should be no issue. Shu is usually the one who has a chance of taking down the team. But yeah, you can see here that the counter from the Senya is actually helping me out quite a bit. Let's just pop the healing to top ourselves off. And I'll try to go for a provoke on the Bellona. Because I have immunity on her, I'm just going to pop my S3. There's no real reason to hold on to it. I don't really have any debuffs to cleanse anymore if I can get the Lua under control. Very nice. We are defense broken on the Pylus, but that's okay. We still have this this Lua on provoke lock here. Okay, great. So now we'll just hit the Senya. She will counter, but again, we're critting every time. This procs Bellona and her S2. And we almost have the Senya down. Alright, gonna get countered there. But we're looking good. So even with a defense break, Senya can't do that much damage. Alright, and I'll just go ahead and finish off the Senya, because we can easily deal with the Lua now. She's the only one. Even if she goes into stealth, we'll be able to take her out. Right, and with this tower down, we're actually in pretty good position because we can go for the stronghold. We can open that up for our guild and focus all of our attention into it. So there we go, tried and true Bellona team. Right, works out quite well and pretty consistent. So two towers down, and now it's a stronghold left. Alright guys, now it is time for the third and final battle of this Guild War. We're going to be going up against this main fort here. Some of these players I've noticed actually have Epic 8 in their name, so they knew what they were doing when they were making this guild, which is kind of nice actually. So yeah, let's see what this guy has in store for us. The first team, he goes Zio, Shu, and Bryceria. So instead of a Kairon here, it's a Bryceria, which is yeah, quite interesting. Or, sorry, Aiden, I believe. Right? I think the other guy used Zio with Aiden. But what I'm going to do is a little bit of a funny play. We're going to use DDR to try to control this team. We're going to use Solitaria as well to control the team. And then we're going to use our Ahmed here to, of course, provide our healing and CR pushing. She doesn't have any control skills in her kit. But yeah, we have skill nullifier, we'll have some protection. Hopefully the Zio is not super high effectiveness. My Ahmed will be the fastest unit, so he'll target her. And she has about 175 effect res, so hopefully she'll resist. For the bottom team here, we're going up against C. Lilius, so again, just flashing DJB's skills real quick, and his abs as well. He's going to be pushing up the team and cleansing everybody. The Zahak will be attack buffing my Penelope, and Zahak will go after their Meru, and my Penelope here will actually go after the what's-her-face, Sylvan Sage Vivian, right? It'll deplete her of her focus bars, and then we'll be able to one-shot her pretty easily, even through the Vigor buff, I believe. So yeah, let's see how this plays out. Quite excited again for that second team. But let's see how the Zeo goes. I swear, if that's Lilius on that guy's second team, if she also happens to, you know, not have anything for me to work with in terms of her debuffs, I'm going to be a very, very sad player. Alright, let's go ahead and stun the Shu. Now, this guy's Bryceria is actually quite fast, which is interesting. But we're going to stun the Shu. Bryceria is going to rip her S3. It's probably a fully loaded damage Bryceria, but without an attack buff, I think Ahmed survives. Ooh. Although she does get defense break on everybody. Let's get DDR pushed up, okay? Let's use the skill null on Ahmed. Alright, and I'm gonna pop the swift attack buff. Ooh, or should I put on I'm gonna put on Solitaria so she can turn cycle. Let's do it on her. Yeah, give her the attack buff too. Let's see if I can put the Shu to sleep. Nope. But we do get some injury on her. Okay. Got some more venom there. Can we proc some stuns? Okay, nice. Got it on the Bryceria. Ahmed's gonna take a beating from the Zeo. Oh, actually, ooh, he takes us out, which kind of sucks. There goes the skill null on everybody else. And it is now just a race against time. Can we actually do this? Let's go for the Zeo, try to get some stuns, or get countered by the Shu. This was a very dumb team to bring into this. No stuns at all. Ooh, DDR. Uh-oh, DDR. I think we're in trouble. This Shu is definitely about to delete us from existence. What do I go for? I guess I have to go for this, right? Detonate to get the injury. Oh, yeah, we barely live as a result of that. And now I can go for the... Oh, can I even go for the Bryceria here? I think I have to go for the S1 stun. I don't think I can do this. Because the Zeo is going to be lapping my DDR. I'm going to have to pray for some stuns. Either way, I think I'm going to be going down here unless I get lucky. Come on, double stun, double stun. Oh, nice. We got it on the Bryceria, but not on the Zeo. Oh no, that's unfortunate. So down goes my DDR, and Solitaria is going to be going down too. Yeah, there's absolutely no way. Wow, that's unfortunate. We tried to go for a little bit of a funny play, but that's quite alright. Let's see if we fully resist this team here. Okay, no, look, the attack buffs, attack down does land, so does the provoke and the pushback. So I guess this Lilius just siphoned all the luck from everyone else. Alright, let's use DJB and push everybody up. And now we get to use Penelope, so let's attack buff her. And I'm gonna go after the Meru. I'm gonna finish her off here. Oh, that's not a ton of damage. Wow, that mitigation on her is quite insane. Okay, let's go for the S3. There we go, finish off the Vivian. We're stealthed, so we should be safe. Yep, although Lilius might just take us down here anyway. It didn't really matter in the end. Okay, let's go for a stun on the Meru, or not. Let's go for a Soulburn S1. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. And we can try to finish off the Lilius. Gonna try desperately to get some debuffs on me, but we can use that to our advantage. Barrier inversion, let's push up just to ensure Zahak takes the turn before the Lilius. And that is gonna be about it. I'm kind of disappointed with that first match that we had. I thought it was gonna go a lot better. When I played it out in my head, I was like, yes, this is gonna be amazing. But in practice, not quite. Unfortunately, we weren't able to sleep the Shu. If we were able to sleep the Shu at the beginning with DDR, I think we would have had a much more different outcome. But yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. So, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe for more Epic 7 content, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what I can do to improve. And until next time, take care.